From the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA. This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
There's this quote by Michael Vance that says, "Innovation is the creation of the new or the rearranging of the old in a new way." Interesting, right? On today's episode, we're looking at how NITDA, being Nigeria's foremost ICT development agency and national regulator, developed the Nigeria ICT Innovation Entrepreneurship Vision. Well, innovative entrepreneurship is a form of new business that applies innovation to satisfy the demands of new segments of society by applying new or improved business solutions. I am Edidion Frank, and this is NITDA Impact.
This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
You can be a part of this program by logging onto our website www.nitda.gov.ng or all our social media handles displayed right on your screens. Let's begin with what's making the news headlines this week. Governor Badaru of Jigawa State has called on youths to tap into the digitization farming system of President Buhari. Nigerian Army solicits NITDA supports to boost its ICT center. Here's the news proper. Governor Badaru has called on Jigawa youths to key into President Muhammadu Buhari's agenda on digital farming and innovations. The governor said this at the first Jigawa Youth Summit. Our correspondent has details.
To build a digital economy ecosystem and in order to move with the global trend, Governor Muhammadu Badaru Abubakar urged youth to focus on technology innovation in order to find a lasting solution to today's economic and security challenges. Governor Badaru said this at the first Jigawa Innovative Summit with the theme Creating a Viable Innovation Ecosystem for Economic Development. The program is in collaboration with Youth Coalition for Development, a non-governmental organization that canvasses. Governor Abubakar encouraged the youth to be more excited about the program as the present administration of President Muhammadu Buhari will stop at nothing in ensuring youths are off the streets instead of being used to promote insecurity and terrorism.
We have to train our youth to look, watch, listen, and see opportunity there. Thank you all for coming. More especially the Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, the DG NITDA, the distinguished Senator, the Secretary NJC, and indeed the co-sponsors of this event, Youth Coalition for Development. We are really grateful.
The Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Dr. Isa Ali Pantami, who attended via Zoom, said there is no better time than now for youth in Jigawa to tap into the model and the agenda of President Muhammadu Buhari's smart agriculture.
So I think agri is one area that we are naturally blessed in Jigawa State, and I think we must immediately think outside the box and use Jigawa Innovation Summit and come up with crazy ideas that will transform agriculture in the state and by extension in the country within the next few years.
The Director General of National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, Kashfu Inu Abdullahi, urged youths not to see innovation from the angle of information technology, but from business angle, as ICT and business go hand in hand. He equally encouraged the youth to tap into the initiative the best way they can.
To be innovative, you need to have the IT expertise and the business expertise to sell your invention. So, looking at the invention, you cannot be innovative in isolation. Therefore, you need to create an ecosystem.
The youth were assured of an enabling environment which will allow them to display their wealth of knowledge always. Sophia Ogezi, reporting for NITDA Impact.
The Director General, National Information Technology Development Agency, Malam Kashifu Inu Abdullahi, has pledged support in order to bring an end to insecurity in the country. Abdullahi made the pledge when he received the Director, Army Resource Center, Major General Garba Wahab retired, and his team. Our correspondent has details.
Insecurity insecurity, terrorism has been identified as the major challenge facing the nation. Research has shown that information technology, artificial intelligence are required for total eradication of insecurity. To this end, the Director, National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, Kashifu Inwa Abdullahi, pledged total support to the Nigerian Army towards achieving an end to the insecurities in the country. The Director General made the pledge when he received delegation from the Nigerian Army Resource Center, led by Major General Garba Wahab, retired. Major General Wahab and his team are in NITDA to solicit the agency's support in developing the ICT center. NITDA's DG said the role of the Nigerian Army cannot be overemphasized, as information technology and military go hand in hand, especially in the area of intelligence gathering and strategy. Malam Kashfu Inua Abdullahi reassured his guests of rapid response and the agency continued support.
Military and IT, they have been strategic partner for long. It's something we can collaborate together, share the theoretical aspect to us, let us work together, develop a prototype and see how we can help the industry in general and also help our country.
Speaking earlier, the Director General, Army Resource Center, Major General Wahab says the military, regardless of the current pandemic the nation is faced with, has to deliver on its security mandate. He said after much deliberation, the only way forward is to engage the information technology sector, hence their visit to NITDA. Major General appreciated the efforts of NITDA for its support of its ICT center, while soliciting the agency's support for equipment and training of its officers and men.
It is not a matter of you have degree, are you ICT compliance? And for us to do that, it's not possible for me to organize those trainings based on the equipment given to me by NITDA initially. Even though the center concentrates on more on humanities, but we've been challenged again to work with the Nigerian Army Department of Transformation and Innovation, which is science-based.
A committee was set up from both NITDA and members of the Nigerian Army to immediately swing into action. Juliet Dengiwa, reporting for NITDA Impact.
Nigerian ICT Innovation and Entrepreneurship Vision. NITDA, with collective inputs from the ecosystem, has come up with a number of initiatives and policy recommendations that will address these challenges. NIVE proposes measures to connect, educate, and enable digital entrepreneurship and innovation in Nigeria, focusing on 3 sessions: digital infrastructure, skills research and development, and ecosystem. NIVE's digital infrastructure target is by 2025, 95% of the Nigerian population will have access to broadband internet. Nigeria will become a digital economy. NIVE's skills and R&D target is ICT will contribute 25% to the national GDP. Nigeria will have a globally competitive workforce. NIVE ecosystem target is achieve digital literacy rates of 75% of the population. Public and privately funded R&D will surpass 1% of GDP. Realizing NIVE, we believe that if implemented in a collaborative and engaging approach, it will result in an increase in employment, innovation in the delivery of government services, and an increase in the contribution of ICT to GDP. For more information on the NIVE vision, follow us on social media.
I, Kashfinu Abdullahi, DGCO NITDA, invite you to always tune into NTA channels 521 on DSTV every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. and Channels TV every Saturday, 2:30 p.m. to watch what NITDA is doing to impact your life positively and also help you understand how you can benefit from digital economy policy in line with President Muhammadu Buhari's economic diversification agenda.
NITDA Impact, powering the Nigeria digital economy.
Our special report this week is on how NITDA is developing Nigeria's innovative entrepreneurship ecosystem through the Nigeria ICT Innovation Entrepreneurship Vision.
Professionals describe innovative entrepreneurship as the intersection between small and medium-scale enterprises, SMEs, innovative businesses, and young and high-growth businesses. Innovative entrepreneurship is a form of new business which uses innovation to satisfy the demands of emerging segments of society by applying new or improved business solutions. There are 6 key policy dimensions of innovative entrepreneurship. They are access to finance. Finance is crucial to the establishment and running of new enterprises with focus on high targets and innovation. Finance is often derived from debt financing, venture capitals, business angels, and other forms of finance. Finance enables new ventures, increase productivity, invest more in innovations, and meets market demands. The second policy dimension is access to knowledge. Knowledge from research is the backbone of innovative businesses and emanates from public, private, or academic sources. Technology development between firms and universities or research institutions, research and development investments, and access to ICT resources is the basis of innovation-driven entrepreneurial resources. The market environment for innovative entrepreneurship is crucial, as market opportunities ultimately determine the conditions for business success or failure. Demand also drives supply or manufacture, while changing tastes of consumers determine to a large extent the next level of technological development. Market environment encompasses access to domestic and foreign markets, product market regulation, states of competition, and public procurement. Access to labor for innovative entrepreneurship is focused on the quality of human capital that entrepreneurs have access to. It includes the cost of hiring or firing, availability of skilled labor, and immigration. Entrepreneurial capabilities and culture accounts for societal and cultural infrastructure, including business support infrastructure, business and entrepreneurship skills and experience, and attitudes towards entrepreneurship. The regulatory framework for innovative entrepreneurship deals with government regulations and public policies that influence the creation and early stage growth of new businesses. NITDA, being Nigeria's foremost ICT development agency and national regulator, developed the Nigerian ICT Innovation Entrepreneurship Vision, NIIEV, to help set the pace for the development. The blueprint covers a proactive ecosystem of associated agencies, stakeholders, policy frameworks, and innovative entrepreneurs that will transform Nigeria from a technology-consuming nation to a tech-producing nation. The NIIEV comprises policy recommendations and incentives on the key component of building a technology ecosystem and is categorized into themes. The themes include digital infrastructure, education reform, skills development, and R&D, and supporting the ecosystem for innovative entrepreneurship. NITDA brought together stakeholders from government, hubs, banks, investor networks, academia, media, and technology entrepreneurs to develop the strategies that will address the challenges of stakeholders. Section 6I and L of the NITDA Act of 2001 mandates NITDA to make policy recommendations to develop technology in Nigeria, while Section 6H and I of the Act mandates NITDA to create incentives to promote the use of information technology in all spheres of life in Nigeria. This also includes developing guidelines for setting up of information technology systems and knowledge parks, as well as introducing appropriate regulatory policies and incentives to encourage private sector investment in the information technology industry. The NIIEV is designed to engender entrepreneurial re-engineering and technological revolution. Innovation entrepreneurship targets the transformation of all sectors of the Nigerian economy, including agriculture, agriculture, education, business, governance, and infrastructure, among others. NITDA created the Office for ICT Innovation and Entrepreneurship, OIIE, a subsidiary to drive the innovation and entrepreneurship mandate of the agency. The OIIE is a special purpose vehicle, SPV, that provides a tripartite bridge that connects innovation, an idea or invention, into a good or service that creates value or for which customers will pay, and entrepreneurship, willingness and capacity to develop, organize, and manage business ventures. The mandates for the establishment of OIIE include developing, support, and incentivizing ICT innovation hubs, information technology parks, and community enterprise hubs across Nigeria, collaborating with private sector, development partners, and MDAs at both federal and state levels on policies and programs that support ICT entrepreneurship and commercialization. The OIIE also provides accelerators, funding, and incubators for the development of innovation-based entrepreneurships and entrepreneurs. The digital infrastructure targets increasing access to ICT and providing universal and affordable access to the internet. It is expected that by 2025, 95% of the population will have access to broadband internet. This it's set to achieve through telecommunication infrastructure sharing, reducing capital requirements for expanding digital infrastructure, adopting a dig once policy that ensures roads are developed with fiber optics and other infrastructure in mind.
Up next is our tech tips for the week. 10 list of secure computing tips. Number 1. You are a target to hackers. Don't ever say it won't happen to me. Cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility. Be vigilant. Number 2. Keep software up to date. Installing software updates for your operating system and programs is critical. Number 3. Avoid phishing scams. Beware of suspicious emails and phone calls. Phishing scams can be carried out by phone, text, or through social networking sites, but most commonly by email. Number 4. Practice good password management. We all have too many passwords to manage, and it's easy to take shortcuts like reusing the same password. A password manager can help you to maintain strong, unique passwords for all of your accounts. Number 5. Be careful what you click. Avoid visiting unknown websites or downloading software from untrusted sources. Number 6. Never leave devices unattended to. The physical security of your devices is just as important as their technical security. Number 7. Safeguard protected data. Be aware of protected data that you come into contact with and its associated restrictions. Review the UCB data classification standard to understand data protection level requirements. Number 8. Use mobile devices safely. Considering how much we rely on our mobile devices and how susceptible they are to attack, you want to make sure you are protected. Lock your device with a PIN or password and never leave it unprotected in public. Number 9. Install antivirus, anti-malware protection. Only install these programs from a known and trusted source. And number 10. Back up your data regularly if you're a victim of a security incident. The only guaranteed way to repair your computer is to erase and reinstall the system. Next is our startup lounge. For this week, we have Adeshina Adewumi with One Kiosk Africa. They are an Instacart for Africa using a marketplace approach to aggregate local and medium-scale retailers across various communities, leveraging on geolocation and machine learning to connect customers with sellers based on their location and preference.
My name is Adeshina Adewumi. I'm the CEO and co-founder at One Kiosk Africa. At One Kiosk Africa, we're supporting small and medium-scale businesses to digitize their businesses and come online to a huge pool of customers. We take it a step further by helping them to then use their sales data to then have access to credit. Over 84% of the jobs created are created by these small and medium-scale businesses who struggle to have access to market and also finance. At One Kiosk Africa, we pride ourselves in giving them these two basic, support to actually help them to stay in business and create the jobs that they love and do the things that they love. Since we started our first pilot in July 2019, we've been able to create 200 plus direct jobs through our One Kiosk Pros who actually pick up orders and deliver to customers. We've also been able to impact through our SMEs, that we support, through the MSMEs that we support to actually achieve over 1,000 indirect jobs through the increase in their sales revenue. Simply put, we've grown their numbers from over 30,000 USD to over just below $1 million as at the year end December 2020. We at One Kiosk are at the stage whereby we actually are looking to close up a current, pre-seed round of 500,000 US dollars, and we're actually calling for investors who might want to work with us and support us to achieve the next stage of our business. We're also looking for partners who actually have access to a wider pool, like government agencies, SMIDAN, and other agencies, Bank of Industry, who actually have access to a wider pool of these small and medium scale businesses that we could actually onboard. Remember, it's free to come on board. We only make money when they actually also make money. We, since we started at One Kiosk, like I said earlier, we've been able to grow our numbers from just $30,000 that we made as of December 2019 to just below $1 million as of December 2020. We've also grown our revenue, from just $3,000 to over $40,000 as of December 2020. We've grown our user base steadily, which has actually accelerated to over 4,000 active users, and also our merchant base to over 14,000 across Nigeria. We are ready to grow it to the next phase, which will be over 100,000 merchants, and also have a steady gross merchandise of over 500 month to month, increasing at a 30 to 50% growth margin. For entrepreneurs out there, you need to be patient, you need to trust the process. Be patient, trust the process, allow people to trust you, build trust, build a brand for yourself that people can trust to do business with you and also invest in you. Together, we can secure the future of Africa and build the next 1 million jobs.
Since innovation is the specific instrument for entrepreneurship, NITDA is developing innovation enablers for the Nigerian population so that through innovation, Nigeria can attain economic prosperity anchored on carefully designed technology transformation programs. To learn more on how you can benefit from our activities, kindly log on to our website www.nitda.gov.ng or all our social media handles displayed right on your screen. Until we come your way next time, on behalf of the President, Muhammadu Buhari, Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Dr. Issa Ali Pantami, Director General of NITDA, Malam Kashifu Inu Abdullahi, and the entire management and staff of NITDA, we say thanks for staying tuned. Remember, innovation is the creation of the new or the rearranging of the old in a new way. See you again next time. I am Edidiong Frank. Bye for now.